Welcome. Here we are, NHL 17. Didn't see this coming, neither did I, but I felt a slight urge to play a GM mode commentary. And of course, we're using my favorite team, the Detroit Red Wings. Nobody really knows that I'm a huge hockey fan. I love the Red Wings. Even though I'm Canadian, the Red Wings are still my team. I've liked them for a long time. And we gotta, take this team and turn them back into what they were in the golden days of Pavel Datsyuk, Steve Yzerman, all those great guys, Chris Osgood as the goaltender, Nicholas Lindstrom, can't forget about those guys. And we are going to jump right into this. Just got a GM fire and we'll keep that on. Got to make it crazy. Except relocation. We're not going to be relocating to Detroit. That'd be just awful. Auto finances, all this seems good. Change this up quickly. I want to make this as hard as was. I don't even know what this does, but we'll go 25 minutes period length. We're not going to be playing new games. 20 minutes, I mean. All this off. CPU trades, difficulty. Is there a higher difficulty? Superstar, baby. Let's go. Authentic. Cap on. Trade difficulty hard. Is there a nope? Yeah. We are good. We are going to be relieving good old Kenny Holland. He's done good for us. He's done good, but it's time for a new GM in Detroit, in Motor City, Hockey Town, baby. Let's get this underway. We're going to keep that salary cap on, because who plays with salary cap off? That's just ridiculous. All right. I am excited. I don't know how this is going to go. Going to see how the first year goes. See, the thing is with Detroit is they're kind of a weird team. Sometimes in the first year they'll make the playoffs, but sometimes they won't. We got an okay offense, but our defense is lacking. I have adjusted some of the overalls a bit, so I think I got Cronwall down at an 86, because let's be honest, he's getting a little bit old. It's time for Cronwall and Zetterberg to go. And speaking of those two guys, I've set a challenge for myself. We are going to try to keep them on the team. We're not going to trade them away for draft picks, anything like that. No, they've been here their whole careers. They deserve to retire as a Detroit Red Wing. So we'll do whatever we can to keep them here and maybe try to get them at least in their playoff run. Hopefully, maybe in the first year. I don't see, after they retire, pretty much most of our talent on our front end and back end is gone. So we'll see what we can do to hopefully maybe bring them a Stanley Cup. And that was a really long loading screen. I have no idea why. First things first, let's just deal with this stupid arena and facilities. I kept this on, but we'll see. Maybe I won't. I don't really care about any of this stuff anyways. It's really tedious and boring. We can go ahead and repair those washrooms anyways. Nobody cares about that stuff. Maybe I'll set the prices quickly. Like really quickly, because I really don't care. And now let's manage some rosters here. Don't need to touch the captains, but look at these rosters here. I just want to see if we need to call up anyone, send it down. So we got Dylan Larkin, an 87 overall. Medium elite 20-year-old. This guy is a prospect of the future for the Detroit Red Wings. Great skater, pretty good scorer, and hopefully he can get it done for us in the future in this too. So, Franz Nielsen on probably one of the weirdest contracts ever. 32-year-old, signed until he's 38. He's not going to play that long, but still 5.2, 50. That's a guy we could probably think about trading, possibly. Getting rid of him at the trade deadline this year, next year, depending on how we're doing. Then you've got your Gustav Nyquist and Tatar combo here. Thomas Tatar, 86. I've got both these guys a little bit lowered because they're really not, based on what this season's telling us, they're really not doing too hot. Either of them. So Nyquist and Tatar, 86. Green, 85. All these guys. We got Andrei Athanasiev. This guy's good. I maybe a little biased here, but I adjust his potential to high top 6. Maybe he'll grow, maybe he won't. We'll see. He's 22, so he's still got some development. And that skating, I boosted it up to a good old 95 because, again, I'm biased. Love this kid. He's a fast skater, so we'll see how that goes with him. Steve Ott, another weird signing, but whatever. Sproul and my favorite little Bertuzzi. Oh god, this guy. He's gonna be on the Red Wings one day. Yeah, this is my favorite prospect, Tyler Bertuzzi. Absolute beauty. Okay, let's see. Do we have any Thomas Yurko? This is a guy we could also think about trading. He's got the low top 6, so he could turn into something, but I really doubt it. And, you know, we got him in the minors anyways. We'll keep him there for injuries and stuff. Xavier Roulette, this is another guy that, you know, we think about trading. Not a great prospect, a low top 6 also, so we'll see what he brings. We'll hold on to them for this year, though. We'll see if they grow at all. This guy, Philip Ronick, low elite. This guy's a pretty good hockey player. He's got apparently a lot of offensive upside to him, so we'll see if he grows. He's a medium elite. Another low elite player, Evgeny Svechnikov. This guy never grows, but we'll try our best. Keep him in the minors for a couple years, bring him up when he's ready. And this, yeah, so we've got all those guys there. And then goalies, of course, Coro, and Jimmy Howard Mrazek. So we're probably just going to run with Howard and Mrazek this first year. They'll probably pretty much split the time evenly. Don't care about morale for right now. So we're just going to go in there, go to the calendar here, and get through this preseason. I'm going to keep injuries on unless they really start to be a pain. And got our first game against Tampa Bay. Yeah, let's look at these ownership goals. So we're hopeful. It's playoff hopeful. I fully expect you to compete for a playoff spot. That we will try to do. I want us to make round 1 of the playoffs. Okay, we will try. We want to win our home opener, to beat the rivals in the first meeting, and parking arena. Yeah, we can do all that stuff. I might just go do that parking arena now. That's one of the things I can upgrade during the season. Alright, where do we want to scout first? Now the top picks in this year's draft are Nico Hischier, Nolan Patrick, and Timothy Liljegren. So we'll see. I know Hischier is in the queue, W's Patrick, and then the SHL is Liljegren. So you know what? We'll go with Sweden. We've got Nick Lindstrom over there scouting for us, I believe. So we trust that guy. He's a pretty serviceable player for Detroit, if you ask me, and if you ask everybody else. Allocate budget. We'll just leave that alone for right now. Set promotion night, auto set. We're not going to assign those promotion nights. I could care less which night we have Dylan Larkin bobblehead night on. Oh, Thomas Vanek's hurt. Probably just going to come back. All these preseason injuries never seem to continue longer than a day. Yeah, he's already recovered there. And we are 4-0-1 in the preseason. I haven't even looked at the lines, so... Oh, Mitch Callahan is an alternate captain down in the Grand Rapids. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. We'll just take a peek at the lines here, because that's something I really rough to do. Hopefully they look okay. 91 offense, 91 defense, 86. That could definitely get us into the playoffs, I think. Turn off. Yeah, we don't need that assistant coach. I lowered Vanek. He's obviously not an 87 overall player. You know, you keep his offensive stuff, but I lowered his defensive stuff quite a bit. And yeah, so he's Larkin, Vanek, and Mantha. Nyquist, Tatar, and Zetterberg, Abdelkader, Franzen, and Helm, Glendening, Cheyenne, and Vitali. Who do we have as defense now? Defense. I love Detroit. They're my favorite team, but this guy right here is my least favorite defenseman in the NHL. I can't stand him. He loses a lot of battles for a guy that's 6'4", 220 pounds. He loses a lot of battles in the corners to a lot smaller guys, and it's honestly pathetic. And God, this guy cannot skate at all. But we're gonna have to deal with it for right now. Marchenko at a mid-top 60. Hopefully he can grow a bit to maybe an 84, maybe not. But hopefully, Mike Green and Cromwell, that's gonna be the top 2 probably, unless injuries prevent such a pairing. And I just remembered that Athanasio is not playing. It's kind of hard to decide what we're gonna do. I think in real life Larkin's rocking third line, but I can't remember. 5 goals and 5 assists in the preseason. Wow. Okay, so this line did good in the preseason. Now this got 2 assists, goal and a goal, goal and an assist. Okay, so what should I do to plug in Athanasio? I guess the obvious answer would be get rid of Joe Vitale. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take out Vitale here. Go to scratch. Yeah, we definitely want Athanasio playing, just so he can grow. He's such a fast player. You know, we'll start with, I feel like Shane's got good face-offs, 80. I don't think Athanasio is better than that. 79, so one worse. Glendenny's the guy that you want taking face-offs, so. But he can take face-offs on the penalty kill and stuff. I feel like he'll be a good penalty killer. So let's go to special teams here. Power play Nyquist, yeah, sure, Nielsen, Tatar, Larkin, and Panic. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty okay to me. Penalty kill, Jan, yeah, so we're going to throw Glendenning on that first one, and then, man, we got some speedsters here. 85, you know what, we might throw just so we can, yeah, okay, so we're doing Shan on the first, and then Helm on the second, because he's got the 85 face-offs. So with two guys with over 85 face-offs on the penalty kill, so that should help out. Just getting the puck right off the draw. And then Shan and Helm, let's go Glendenny and Helm. I think Helm will do the first one, though. Right wings. There. Glendenny's just a solid defensive player, which we might keep around for a while. He's only 27 years old, so why the heck not? Extras, shootout, 4-on-4. Yeah, Larkin, Tatar. Extra attackers, Zetterberg and Larkin. Shootout, Nyquist, Tatar, Franton. Yeah, I think this should be good. I'm not sure about these lines here, because I feel like Nielsen could probably take first line. Like, he could probably go maybe like a left wing, or Larkin could play left wing. And then you can have Athanasiou center this line, and then maybe put him here. Then you kind of got him on his off wing a bit. He's right-handed, so it's not like it's a big deal, but for right now, we'll just stick to what we had. Helm's a left, like Helm's playing the right side, he's a left wing. Maybe we might want to put Athanasio there just because it's like, why not? I mean, he's a left wing's gonna play right wing regardless, unless we put, actually no, regardless, a left wing is gonna play right wing. And another thing with Detroit is they've got no right-handed players. All of their players except for Glendenning and Vanek, and then Green and Marchenko are all left-handed. So they have 4 right-handed players of all of their players. So we'll look into that. But for now, it seems like that first line was rolling in the preseason. So I think if we just simulate to next game here, I'm gonna simulate. We're gonna watch the first sim of this. Okay. Yeah. Is that a good year for rookies? Our rookies or what? Okay. Ownership goals here. Actually, might as well do this. Parking lot. Just gonna upgrade that. Operations budget. We're just gonna put all of our extra money here into operations for our arena, because the Joe is old, and unfortunately you can't just get a new arena in this game, which would be kind of neat, but so the Little Caesars arena is not going to happen. We've got a 37-year-old arena, and that's going to have to do. But the Joe's got a lot of history, so we're happy to play in the Joe. We got a lot of numbers up there, and I accidentally pressed the circle, so now it's going to take 8 years to load, and then I'm just going to press B again, or circle. Come on, there we go. All right, let's simulate this first game. Let's watch. Let's see what happens. 92 offense. So I was plugging in Athanasio over Vitali, gave us a little boost there. And Alex Killorn, the Tampa Bay Lightning have just been killing the Red Wings in recent years. It's been very hard, especially with Yzerman. You get Steve Yzerman as their general manager. Okay, Strawman scores on Howard. We've only had 12 shots. Let's slowly sim this period. Come on, we gotta get a goal. Don't lose the first game of the season against Tampa Bay like this. Not a shutout. There we go. Riley Shan. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Nice little fourth line guy. Scoring a goal from just below the face-off dot. And that looks like it's going to do it unless someone can score. Come on. Oh, Stamkos. Freaking Steven Stamkos. Okay, that's going to do it, but that's okay. It's one loss. You're not going to win it all 82, so. Passed. Okay, yeah, I thought he was telling me passed to the first. Okay, so let me just check when that first home game is, and we'll watch the simulation against the Leafs because he wants us to win that one. Okay, where's our first home game? At Florida versus Ottawa. This is our first home game. We'll simulate this one, and we'll sim our first game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and then for fun, we'll simulate and then we'll sim the Winter Classic once we get to the Maple Leafs. Unfortunately, there's obviously no real event in this game because it's EA, and they had that, but they needed to take it out for some reason. So we'll watch the sim for this. We're 1-1 in our first 2. That's very, very average. Let's see what we can do here. Broussard and Pajot score on Jimmy Howard. Ooh, big scoring period. 2 goals for each team. Zach Smith, Darren Helm, Abdelkader. So our kind of grindier players, Abdelkader and Helm, get one, and Curtis Lazard gets one for them. Jimmy Howard is 30 shots for them. Wow, we are getting heavily outshot. And that's just... Ooh, and Zetterberg and Larkin tie it up. That's what I like to see. So Larkin gets his first of the year, maybe. Zetterberg snipes one to tie up the game. And I didn't mean to do that. Now let's just watch this overtime. Come on, come on. Damn it. Carlson. Erik Karlsson is going to be killing us all year. Same division, Atlantic Division. He's going to be creaming us, getting points on us. Good Swedish defenseman. And we lost our home opener, of course. So yeah. Let's into our first game against the Leafs and watch that. Wow, when did we play the Leafs first? What the heck? Did we actually not play the Leafs until the Winter Classic? I thought we played them really soon. I thought they played them very early on. No, okay, there's our first... Is this actually... No, there's no way that's the first... That's the Winter Classic game right there. Fan Happiness 85, and the locker room chemistry 71. Danny DeKaiser is hurt until November 5th, so that's like 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to plug Philip Baronek into our lines here. 73 overall. Substitute in all lines. Yeah, you know what? So, special teams. Baronek, I know he does have a lot of offensive upside. He's got a decent shot, a lot of really good offensive awareness. So I'm going to keep him on that power play. Does he have a better slap shot than kind of. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what they can do there. And yeah, so we'll just do that. And now team simulating. Hopefully we don't get any more injuries. That's 4-0. That's a shutout right there. Second shutout of the year. I wonder who's playing that game, Mrazek or Howard. It seemed like Howard was playing. Ooh, 2 shutouts in a row for Detroit, outscoring the opposition. Oh, and 3rd shutout in a row. Is this some sort of streak record, maybe? Who's in net for all these? Jeez. Oh, and then only a 1-goal game, Kate. Yeah, Kate, I'm going to sim to the end of this month. Actually, I'm going to sim until the Kaiser comes back in, and then I'm going to see maybe who is in the net for all of those, because that was insane. 3-game shutout streak. Wow. That is nuts. And then we still keep winning 3-1, 3-2, and then 4-1 loss. Okay, so DeKaiser's coming back now. But hopefully DeKaiser doesn't get hurt in his first game back. I've seen that happen. It's kind of like an injury that lingers. Okay, well, we'll stop here against Philadelphia if it lets us. And I want to check who was in the net for those shutouts, because that's a lot of shutouts. We'll go to Ed Lines and check the stats from there. Okay. And goaltenders. Jimmy Howard. 3 wins, 3 shutouts. So that was probably Howard. He's rocking it right now. 924, just like in real life this year, he's doing good. He wants his net back from Mrazek, and Mrazek's got a 970 save percentage. 100 saves in 4 games. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. And 1 shutout. So not even a goals against average of 1, so maybe it was him that blew it. So one of them has... So we have 3 shutouts. We've had freaking 4 shutouts already this year. This is going pretty darn good. I really hope we can make the playoffs one more time with Zetterberg and Cronwall, and then maybe get a higher pick, like through a trade. And there's Philadelphia 2-8. They're not doing too hot. That's kind of sucks for Philly. I'm sure they'll turn it around. Let's go to our game against... Yeah, so January 1st is the first time we play the Leafs. Wow. Okay. And hopefully we can beat Philly. They're pretty bad. So, yeah, there we go. There's a big win right there. Or not really a big win. That's a conference win, though. So, the Jets. And do we beat the Jets? Come on. Oh, nope. Okay, so 3-1, 4-1, and 4-2. So now we're letting in goals, and Eriksson's hurt. Fixed up the injuries. We got Marchenko playing some penalty kill time. And we have Nick Jensen up in the NHL. Just because Roenick's in juniors, it's kind of fair to bring him up. It's kind of cheating a bit. So we're just going to bring up Nick Jensen because that's what they did in real life. So we're going to go with what Detroit's got going on in real life. We'll see how he does. He's only 69 overall. He's not going to do good, but who knows? We'll see. Okay, so second scouting assignment. Maybe we should just scout everywhere quickly. So 1 week we'll go forwards in the dug, 1 week everywhere, kind of, just to get a good feel for the prospects. Because hopefully we'll be picking later in the draft, so we won't quite know who's good. But you know, we never know. You could obviously fall off here and start losing games. There's another shutout. That's our 5th shutout of the season. Our goaltenders seem to be doing very well, and we get shut out as I say that. Edit scouting assignment. Now we'll go to the queue for a week just to check out their forwards. Even though I know Detroit always picks players that are European. Not always, but a lot of the time. They like their European skaters. Now Anthony Manthis injured with concussion. Alright, so what I did here now, Yurko is getting put on the 4th line, so he's going to get some time, and I threw Athanasio up there so he can get some time. 3 goals, 3 assists, he's a +3. This line's been struggling here a bit with defensively. 6 goals, 4 assists for Larkin, and 4 goals and 5 assists for Vanek. Let's see, how many games is that? 17 games, so 10 points, 17 games. It's not awful, but we definitely want those guys going a bit more. We're just gonna, those guys seem to be doing all right. That first line with Sederberg seems to be killing it, firing on all cylinders. Maybe they're the reason we're winning so many games. And Ouellette is hurt with a broken nose. We're not going to care about the AHL, so we're just going to go with assistant coach replace player. And we get a win against Tampa Bay. Good divisional win right there. Hopefully we can beat the Capitals too, and we do, 5-2. So Nick Jensen and Yurko are working out for us. And yeah, so Howard's loving the ice time up there, saw that. We'll go to the L for a bit here. I think, yeah, okay, let's back. We'll just hit best lines for the AHL. Fan happiness is all the way up at a 95, so whatever this team's doing, the fans in Detroit are liking it. Okay, so now let's just check to see the difference. It was like, what, 4 games for this line to go, and 4 goals and 4 assists? 8 goals and 5 assists, so it looks like everyone got a point in both categories, yeah. I think everyone got a point in all categories. I'm sorry, Yurko, but going back to scratched land. Sorry, kid. The guy might think about trading just because there's really no room for him on the roster right now. In the foreseeable future, I really don't see a spot for him. Hopefully Mantha can get back. Ooh, he's only got 1 goal and 4 assists. That is less than Athanasio. That's rough. What does he even have? It says he's a 3rd line scoring forward. 3rd line scoring forward, 2nd line forward. 3rd line checking forward. What is Vanek? 3rd line scorer? Yeah, 2nd line scoring forward. All these guys have so many 3rd line scoring forwards. It's kind of hard to really put them where I want. We got a game against Buffalo. Yeah, we lost that game. That's a divisional loss, but hopefully we can come back. Still, the fans are still liking it here in Detroit. Ooh, 3 losses in a row. Okay, we get a win against Montreal. There we go. That's what we need. We needed that. Let's go to America. I really don't see them having much this year, but you can't add rookies to the United States and Russia, so it's kind of hard for them to really actually have good prospects. Ryan Sproul is injured, so that is a assistant coach deal because I don't care about that. The AHL, the Griffins are doing all right, 9-6-3. Joe Hickett's another defensive injury in the back in our AHL squad. That's kind of a bummer if all of them are just getting hurt. Oh, he just got dressed. Oh, he got dressed and he gets hurt. Come on, Hickett's, take advantage of that the moment. So it looks like we're winning we're losing 2 and winning 1. It's kind of going through a bit of a slump. But we'll go to Sweden, check out Sweden's players. And Sproul's back for the AHL, and we're losing. Yeah, see, we win 1 and we lose 2. That is not something we want to fall into there. There's a 1-0 win, 6th shutout of the year for Detroit. I think we're really riding our goaltenders right now. Oh, Vitaly's kind of liking it more in the AHL now. 3-2. Come on, we gotta do better than this. Eriksson's still play. I forgot Eriksson was even out at the AHL, so we'll keep him up just for future injuries. We got Philadelphia here. We still haven't played the Maple Leafs. We still haven't gotten to that pivotal game, that Winter Classic game, or the Centennial Classic. I should be saying. There's a win with Erickson in the lineup. There's a loss with Erickson in the lineup, so it evens out. Erickson still sucks. Joe Hickett's is available to play. I don't even think he was playing. I think he was only playing because Sproul was hurt, and now Sproul's back. There's another loss, so see, we win one, and then at least lose another. Hopefully we don't go on a 3-game. And freaking Erickson's hurt again. Smith, who's not going to grow, but Marchenko still has a chance. 24 years old. He's about to enter his prime. Ooh, the fans are taking on. Like, they are not liking what we've done in December here. Holy crap. 2-1. Yeah, we are just... That's a 4-5 game losing streak for Detroit, just like in real life right now. Wow, okay, so we've taken a spill here in this month of December. This is not looking good. We need to... I'm going to try shaking up the lines here a bit. Slide up. Hopefully something. Sim to next game. No, okay, so yeah, Buffalo is first in the Atlantic. That is weird. That is not supposed to happen. Okay, we're going to go to the trade deadline and see how we're doing from there. Just baby steps now. Hopefully we can start winning some games, especially these two in the Atlantic Division matchups here. Come on. Oof. That's another loss. Another divisional loss. That is rough. Come on. At least beat Ottawa. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty big win right there. Get them where you can, especially in the division. We just lost 3 in a row in our division before that win. Okay, Toronto. This is our first game. Oh, I forgot to simulate it. Shoot. Okay, well, we lost it anyways. Just like in real life, they lost the friggin' Centennial Classic. Howard's not liking that performance either, but he's loving the ice time. So 16, 19, and 3. We're still losing. We're on a Pacific Division road trip here, it looks like. We won one of them. Steve Ott hurt. Maybe I'll bring Steve Ott up just to, add some fear to our lineup. Okay, come on. We gotta beat San Jose. Yes. Oh, big 7-0 win right there. That's huge. Steve Ott is available to play the best lines. Okay. I'll let this week go out, this Central Division kind of stint here with the Chicago Blackhawks. Another seat, back-to-back shutouts. We've got like 7 shutouts in this year. And I want to stop. Okay, we won one again, 5-2. So now we're starting to win games. Little Bert's hurt. We'll go best lines. We are 20-20 and 3 now. We're kind of getting there. Like, just got to take it a couple games at a time. Because I want to make changes if we need to. Penguins, very good team. They lose 4-0 to them. Okay, Montreal. Divisional game here, and of course, Thomas Tatar's hurt. That is not good at all. Oh god, and this line's like our kind of our line that's been doing it lately. So Nielsen's already got more goals. So the second line I feel like is working a bit. These guys I don't think are clicking here. No, Larkin doesn't even have a goal. We gotta do something. I like our third. We might just put Vanek there. Yurko. I'm gonna try Yurko on this third line. Sniper, 2-way forward. I feel like we need a power play on our playmaker on that line. Playmaker would be good. Substitute on line. Yurko. You're another sniper, 2-way forward. I don't think we have any other playmakers other than Frank Nielsen. Vanek is going to kill this first line, though. You know he will. Oh, this is tough. Maybe Athanasio give him a shot at the first line. Go with a veteran like Zetterberg. He's a 2-way forward. I don't see him doing too bad there. We'll give it a shot. And when Tatar comes back, I'm thinking of maybe breaking up the first line just to spread it around a bit. Okay, Yurko's playing with Vanek and Larkin right now. Okay, we've got 3 Atlantic Division games. We've already lost one of them. That's the second loss in a row, too. Second game in a row we haven't even scored. Little Bert's back. Okay, there's a big win against Boston. Come on, we gotta beat Buffalo here. Probably still top. Yep, we lose. Okay. Let's just go to where Tatar will be back, and we'll take it from there. We'll see what we can do about these lines. See, because I don't think, like, making a trade would even really help. Oh, now Zetterberg's hurt. Okay. So what we've got here now is Abnelkader first line with Larkin and Nyquist, Mantha, Nielsen, and Yurko. 26 assists for Franz Nielsen. That's pretty good. Yurko's got 2 goals in the games he's played. He's grown up to a 82. Okay, scouting assignment. Let's go. Let's go to the SHL and look at defensemen for 1 month. 1 month's a good amount of time. Okay, come on, beat the Rangers. We need to go on a 3-game win streak right here. Okay, Tatar's back. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe string together a couple wins before the All-Star break. Come on, big game against Boston, and we lose. And Bert's hurt again. Come on, gotta be tough. Okay, there's a win against the Maple Leafs. I'll take that. In our last 5, we were 3-2. Bert is back or injured. I don't even know at this point. So let's simulate past that and we'll check to see if any of our guys made it. I doubt it. Maybe Franz Nielsen went like he did in real life, but I doubt it. Okay, I don't know why I went to the AHL. Okay. Come on. Nope. Updates. Right off the bat, Couture's hurt for 5 weeks with concussion. We can see that. Sucks to be Sharks fan. The Sharks are reported updated. Yep, okay, so maybe got hurt in All-Star. Taves is an All-Star. Stamkos is an All-Star. Ben's an All-Star. Weber's an All-Star. Doughty, Tarasenko, Keith, Patrick Kane, Tavares, McDavid, Segs, T-Segs, and Anze, Holtby, Carlson, Brent Burns, Victor Hedman, Jonathan Quick, Corey Perry, Backstrom, Beckman Larson, Crawford. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got anyone in there. Nope. Nobody. That's a bummer. Not gonna lie about that. Kind of wish maybe one of our goaltenders would have made it, but I think they don't have the right amount of wins to be named to an All-Star. 23, 24, and 3. We're in the final stretches here too. Let's check how out of a spot are we right now. We need to start making some choices here. We're gonna trade away players. We're gonna hold on to some of them. Players I would be open to get rid of this season if we're not in a playoff position. Erickson probably, Vanek for sure, go, and that's really it off the top of my head. But Nyquist has 42 points. That should be just about point per game. Okay, we're in 6th in the Atlantic. So how many spots out of that? So 49 points. So was that 9 points out of a top 3 spot, and 53. And looks like 5 points out of a wild card. So 5 points, we can make that up, and if we win, we have to go on a streak. And I think once we get Zetterberg back, we can maybe do that. We were pretty good at the start of the season, but kind of just fell off. So hopefully, once Zetterberg comes back from his concussion, I didn't see how long it was, but if it's not that long, I think we might be able to maybe push for a spot here in the playoffs. So let's just take this a couple games at a time. We'll go week by week here, because we need to make sure that we've got the best team out there right now. Okay, there's a big one right there. The Islanders, come on, hopefully we can take them down. Go above 500. Zetterberg's back, so he's going to be back for the game against Nashville. So we've got, yeah, okay, so with that back, I'm just going to go best lines right now, and yeah, we'll just check to see what happens here. Okay, so I was doing the lines, and then I back out. We got this trade here, but like I said in the beginning, as tantalizing as this is, Cronwall is retiring a Red Wing. This is probably screwing our future up so much, but Cronwall's a Red Wing, and he will retire a Red Wing. Little Bird's hurt. We've won 3 games in a row. That's huge. So there's 6 points right there. We might be in a playoff spot just based off that, depending on how the other teams did. So I just want to back out here and just take care of some things. Just check those standings. 55. Yeah, we're in there. We're in this race now. We're back in the race, I think. If we can get... It's all about the division wins now, I think. If we can get some... If we beat... if we can beat the Maple Leafs and the Lightning next time we face them, I think we could probably take their playoff spots away for maybe for good, depending on how we do after, as long as we don't get too many injuries. So I just want to quickly do this because this is kind of frustrating. Just have this, yeah. So we'll fix that up, repair that. We'll repair our seats that are probably trash after 37 years. Nothing that really needs to be repaired right now. 68, 63, 63, 64, 65. I'll repair this just because it's concession. You need the concession running smoothly. If you're gonna get all those fans their beer and their hot dog. Got a big game here against the Blue Jackets. Not a big game, but like they're a strong team. 30-18-3. So they're streaking for the playoffs. So we play them twice this next week. We have a tough week, I think, ahead. So we got a team with 30 wins, a team with just about 30, another team with 30, the Caps again, almost 30, and then struggling Wild, I think. I guess they're not doing too hot. So we'll sim past that week. Hopefully we can get some wins. If we can get 4 or 5, if we can get 2 more wins in a row and then maybe lose one and then win the next couple, I think we'll be in a good spot. But we can. It all starts with this game here. Let's come. Okay, 3-2. We didn't even get a point, which really sucks. Not getting points, it's a huge bummer. We need to. If we're gonna lose, we gotta lose in overtime. Oh, there's two regulation losses in a row. If we lose this, it negates our 3-game win streak, and that was pretty much all for nothing. And it's against tough teams too. Okay, there's a 4-0 win. Here we go. 3-0 or 3-1 win. There we go. Those are some big wins. Just for points. Oh, okay, there we go. We did good against the Central the last 3 games. We're on another 3-game win streak. If we can beat the Caps and then maybe beat the Pens, that'd be pretty good. If we can beat the Caps, that'd be pretty big. We have no divisional games yet until probably I guess the end of the season. We'll play a bunch of divisional games. And Marchenko is hurt with a bruised hand. Didn't get the point production he had last year, which is kind of disappointing. Maybe he can at least get 40. He's a plus 11 last year too. Okay. He's got a higher shooting percentage, but he hasn't been taking as many shots, so he's got to take more shots and score more. Come on, huge win here if we can take the points there. Oh, not even in overtime. Okay, if we lose this game against the Penguins, it's not looking too good. Okay, we're gonna scout in the queue. We're gonna go defenseman again. I don't really think it matters that much, but okay, huge shootout win. We don't care about Pittsburgh. They're gonna make the playoffs. Giving them a single point is not gonna hurt us as long as we got the 2. We got the Islanders up next, and then we got. And then I think I'm gonna make some sort of trade. Gotta. At this point. Oh, it says Shan's hurt. Okay. We did lose, but we got a point. So see, we're 30-27-4. That's possible to make the playoffs, if you ask me. Especially when we're only 2 points behind the second wild card spot. Maybe the second wild card spot. We don't know. Tampa is completely out. I don't know where they went. But let's look for a trade here. I'm gonna quickly do some scouting here and see what I can do. All right, did some pre-scouting, and this trade may or may not work out in my favor at all. It could end up screwing me, but I needed a right wing, another right-handed player, and we're looking at Shane Doan of the Arizona Coyotes. Guy's played his whole career there, not having a great season over there either. He's a right-handed power forward, not something we have too many of. He can replace Helm on that third line. We've got a bottom 6 prospect here. So I think maybe this will go through 1-for-1. I've got them retaining some salary because I can't take on his salary. Hopefully this works. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but we need to make the playoffs, so we're making a move. They reject it. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I feel like it might have been the salary. Let me just adjust this a bit. Let me just lower that. Propose. Some changes were made in salary, but yeah, okay, so they're still not interested. Let's see if we go retain that much. No, I'm not sure if it's the salary. I don't see, like, they should be very open to retaining salary. It's for the end of the year. I don't see why they wouldn't. I wonder if it's the salary or if it's the value here. Well, if they accept this, I'm screwed. Well, if they accept it, yeah, okay, so they would accept it, but I have to move down all those guys. I have to call up. Okay, well, what if I... Because I need them to retain salary, so I'll do this. Let's go 50%. It's like, it's only for a bit. Come on. It's only for like a couple more months. And I need... Maybe if I give them one of my roster players, maybe if I throw Yurko in, maybe Yurko would make this, but that might be throwing away Yurko for nothing. Let's see what Yurko's trade value is like. Shouldn't be too much. Yeah, it's really not much. And how much is he making? How much is Yurko making? It's over 1 million. It's not even over 1 million. It's not in the lineup. I feel like I don't see why they wouldn't want this trade. They're getting 2 younger players for Shane Doan. Okay, they take that one. So we got rid of Yurko. Kind of, maybe controversial, but we needed something to happen. We need something. This might blow up in my face. I have a feeling it really might, but Shane Doan seems happy to be here, it looked like. Now the guy we scratch, I think I might trade Vanek too, but now that I'm looking at this, put that there and throw Vanek away. He's doing okay for points, but no matter what line I put him on, he's not getting it done. Okay, we'll do that. And let's just take a look at Vanek. Here he is, scratched. He's loving it here in Detroit, though. 15 goals, 18 assists for 33 points in 61 games. 4 power play goals. I'm going to take Helm out, because Helm is like a minus 27. We're not going to make any trades, because we might need the depth for some sort of injuries that might come up. So Larkin is now playing with Tatar. And Shane Doan, the veteran, one of the last picks that Jets ever made before relocating. So there's something special there. And now we're gonna move on. Hopefully we can get some freaking wins here. I'm gonna go fix the arenas, because that's a thing in this game. We gotta make sure our upper bowl is repaired. And our suites are nice, and our bathrooms are clean. Now we've got no money to repair other things, because we had to upgrade that stupid thing. So, okay, Vancouver. If we can win, we're tied for points with Toronto. We don't play for a while, though. So Toronto, I'll check the stand. Oh, and Rodchenko's available. Green, he's our highest scoring defenseman. Now I'll check the standings right before we take on Vancouver, because a week without games, we're probably going to get lower in the standings, unfortunately, no matter what. Our locker room chemistry went up, I think. It's at 78 now. It was low 70s before, so hopefully that can help our sim. Okay, here we are against Vancouver. They're not making playoffs, unless they go on a crazy run. Okay, we're still only 3 points out of what I assume would be a wild card race right now. So, actually, let's check who we're chasing for wild card. Team stats. Yeah, okay, so no one here. So, 67 for the Leafs. We'll remember that. Metro. Okay, so we're chasing 67. So, the Flyers and the Maple Leafs are tied for the wild card spot, and it looks like the Rangers, we might not be able to catch those guys. So we're 3 points out of a wild card position, second wild card position. Hopefully we can make that happen. I don't want to see the no. Okay, we're gonna 92 offense, 91 defense, and 85 goaltending. And our goaltenders are simulating pretty good. Oh, we've got a loaded March. Yeah, okay. So here, this game against the Leaf. We're going to sim this one because that's a huge game right there. Who are we chasing again? Shoot, I forgot. It was Philly, wasn't it? Scott Harrington. 80 overall. Ooh. Yeah, I claimed Scott Harrington. By accident, I meant to go to his player stuff, but I accidentally claimed him. But that's okay. He's an 80 overall defenseman. Why not? Okay, so we lost it. Oh, no. There goes our leading scorer on the back end. That is not good at all. Played, no assists. Jeez. He's played pretty much all of them, I can tell you that. Alright. Please tell me we can win that game against Edmonton. Huge win. Okay, there's some points right there. Keep current ticket prices. Let's just go here. Okay, we were chasing Philly, and it doesn't look like we're playing Philly for the rest of the year, but we play Toronto this time and one more time. So I believe another team that was there. Tampa's obviously in the race, I think, still. Yeah, they're still in the race. Actually, they're doing good. We have 32 wins, okay. 69 points. 68. So this game is we're going to pass them, but they might bury us if they win this game. So this is a huge game, and we lost Green for it, which is a huge bummer. Hopefully Cronwell can take over. Okay, Vanek scores on that fourth line. 2 minutes left in that period. He scores. Okay. Oh, Van Riemsdyk has him caught. Okay, we need a huge third period. They've only had 14 shots. Who's in? Probably Jim Howard. Come on. Please. We need something to happen here. We need something. Anything. Come on, somebody just score. Somebody score. Oh, no, 5-on-4. Come on, kill it off. Oh, that's a huge goal. Shane, don't, baby. Let's go. Come on, Shane. Let's get another one. Help your team. Help your team if they get this win in overtime. Oh, Nyquist scores. Oh, yes. That's huge. We're getting a point. We're getting a point. Okay, that is a point. But if we... So we'll be tied with them if we win. But they'll be 1 point. They'll still be a point ahead of us if they win. Or 2 now. Yeah, they'll be 2 ahead of us. Yes, Riley Shan. Yes. Holy crap. Huge third period. Shane Doan starts it all. Yes. Huge win. So they got a point, which is disappointing. But so they hit 70 points, and we've got 66. So we're tied with them. Okay. Which game is this a big game against Boston? Is Boston the other team that's trying to make the playoffs? Okay, Green's back for Boston. So Smith doesn't even have a goal. Chenko doesn't even have an assist. Okay, we'll send to the next game. Actually, wait. Is this game important too? I think it might be. Boston's right behind us, I think they should have 68 points also. Or 67. Yeah, they have 67. So we're not going to be able to... So we are fighting for a wild card spot. So we just need to... We need wins right now. We need to stay ahead of the Leafs, who we just got ahead of right now. We'll sim to the game against the Leafs, because that's a huge win, and we don't play Philadelphia. So that's kind of a disappointment. There's a 4-3 win. That's huge. Come on, if we can beat Chicago. 39, they're a good team. Come on. Reignite the rivalry. 6-2 win. Yes, let's go. 35-28-4. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Okay, 4-3 loss. That sucks. Regulation. We can't have, we cannot lose 2-3 in a row in regulation. Okay, there's an overtime win. Huge win. Arizona, come on, easy win. Oh, get creamed 9-2. Come on, beat Colorado again. We need this win. We need it. Can't go on any skids here. Okay, there's a win. There's a regulation win right there. It doesn't matter. Win's a win, but there's a win. We'll look at the dub. Check out Patrick, I guess, for the first 6 weeks. Come on. 3-2 loss. We cannot lose this game against Montreal. There's a 3-0 win. Okay, come on. We can't just keep winning one and losing. We got to go on a streak here again. Tampa Bay. Huge game right here, I think. And, of course, Danny Kaiser got hurt in that game, so... Streak. Please tell me we won that game at least. We lost to Kaiser. Please tell me we won. We lose 4-2. Come on, we can't just keep winning one and losing one. Come on, Minnesota. Oh, it's an overtime. We still got a point, though. No double regulation losses. Okay, 8-2. Okay, let's stop right here because I feel like these next two, or not. Okay, we still won the game again. So now let's check. 40, 32, and 5. So we have 85 points now. And we've got 6 games left. 5 games left. Yeah, 5 games left. And we're at 85 points. So at best we're going to 95. Okay, so the Leafs. This is like the and we're seeing now we're right behind Florida. I didn't think we could pass them, but here we are. So if we take another look at the calendar here, maybe we play Florida twice. No, Ottawa twice. So this game is like make it or break it. If we don't win this game in regulation, Toronto could make the playoffs and we'll be out. So hopefully we can, get this win here. We're gonna watch this because this is another intense game without Danny DeKeyser, our top defenseman, or one of them. Zetterberg and Vanek score. Vanek's been lighting it up against the Leafs this year. Okay, no score in the second. They started with a power play. Marinson scores. How does Marinson score? He's not even good. He's awful. Okay, that's okay. 2-2. Power play for us. Come on, make this. Tatar, Larkin, anybody. Larkin's been quiet against Toronto this year. Let's go, Larkin. We need you now. Possibly the future captain of this team. Someone's got to score in the last minute. Come on. Damn it, okay. So if we lose this game, it's friggin' done. Like I doubt we'll make the playoffs. If we can win this game, we'll be tied. We'll be tied with them, which is disappointing. But I'll take a tie with them than being down to them. Come on, somebody. Oh, come on. Not a shootout. Oh, frickin' Smith scored. Why didn't R. Smith score is the real question. R. Smith had a chance to get probably his first goal of the season. We lose. Okay. We need to win every single game now. It's absolutely do or die for the Detroit Red Wings right now. That is so disappointing. Are we going to miss the playoffs for the first time in 25 years? We might. Danny DeKeyser's hurt. He just couldn't make it back for that last game. Okay. And there's Cronwall. That sucks. Oh, losing that game to the Leafs is pushing that. If we had won that other game, it would have been different. But if we had not let them get a point there, we would have been. It's just so many factors. If we had beat them one more time during the season, it would be a different story right now. All right, put DeKeyser in. Marchenko's got 3 goals plus 5. That's pretty good. Or not good. He still doesn't have an assist. Green's looking for his 40th point of the season. Come on. We have to win these games now. Now these games are musts. All right, take it a game at a time. Shan's hurt. Oh my god. Okay, assistant coach replace player, and we lost. Okay, it's done. I doubt we'll make the playoffs, especially if we lose this game in regulation. Yeah, okay, it's done. I doubt we'll make the playoffs. There's pretty much no way. We're gonna get the notification up there telling us that morale changes for not making the playoffs. Let's just simulate these next 2 games. It sucks, but we didn't do it. Couldn't make the playoffs this year. We're all disappointed. Detroit not in the playoffs for a quarter of it, and okay, we win the last 2 games. Oh my god, we made it! There's no way. Okay, whoa. How did we make it? Florida must have just tanked. Florida tanked. No way. Made it in. 91 points. We're facing Buffalo in the first round, but I do not care. Oh, just when you think you're done and down. Holy crap. Okay, so we'll do kind of a wrap up here. Stats Central. We'll take a look at stats for the end of the season. Nyquist was 71 points. That's huge. 19 goals, 52 assists for Nyquist, 67 for Zetterberg. Tatar had a good season. Put him on the third line with Larkin. Larkin had 50 points, so he did end up topping his points from last year. Just as many goals, but 4 more assists. I will take it. Doan finished pretty strong on Detroit. I might, if I do say so myself. Athanasiou, 36. Kaiser, 29. See, some of these guys did pretty good. And then, Scott Harrington picked him up off those waivers. So this is what we've got. Just want to take a quick look. Goaltenders. 7 shutouts for, wow. Goaltenders played pretty good. And I think that's going to do it. So I think in the next one, we are going to start the playoffs. Round 1 of the playoffs, Detroit made it. Somehow, Florida tanked, but we are here. Let's go.